What I need to do is I need to find 10 of you, because there will be one of you, or maybe 10's too small a number. Maybe it's 20, maybe it's 30. That's why, that's why I would say that the effort's done. The effort's done at the beginning. You put your effort in at the beginning.
Yeah.
The back end looks easy. But if I've got 10 of you, or 20 or 30 of you lined up, there will be one of you who's just had a credit card bill drop this morning, or who's just, the missus needs to leave them, or whatever those circumstances are that are going to put him in a tougher financial position than you.
Yeah.
Or you're just about to go on your next adventure, so you think, fuck it, I could do with a bit of cash.
And that's the trigger point.
And that's the only way you can do it.
Yeah, got you.
I think the best negotiating tactic is preparation and multiple options in your pipeline.
Right.
And I always say that, I don't think I'm a great negotiator. Some people may say that I am because of some of the deals I've done, but I'm not one of these guys who can have clever lingo, mumbo jumbo, and necessarily balls people out if I've only got one option.
Yeah.
My strategy, which I really believe can be applied by anyone, because all it takes is hard work and preparation, is to make sure you've got a big pipeline, whether that's for sales, whether it's for buying something. So I mean, you talk about my apartment in Dubai, where I was totally unemotionally attached to it, because I knew that if that one didn't sell to me, then I've already lined up 6 or 7 or 8 other ones.
Right.
When I went to buy my boat, I identified the boat that I wanted, or the model of boat that I wanted. I could have quite happily not had it. I wanted to buy it, but I could have quite happily not had it. And I went and found 10 people who were all selling the same boat, and then went to offer every one of them 50% of the asking price.
Right.
I say, for me, it's the world's simplest negotiating strategy, because ultimately it relies on catching the right person on the right day.
Yeah.
My ex-wife, she always used to ring me up and she said, I found this horse that I want to buy for our daughter. You're good at negotiating. Ring them up and make them sell it to us for cheaper.
Yeah.
And I always used to say, I don't have some magic trick. I can't make someone sell something for less than they want to sell it for. You can only get something at a particular price when there's a willing buyer and a willing seller, at a mutually agreed price on a particular day, And if you want 10 grand for it, and you don't need to take less than 10 grand, I only want to pay for 7 grand, so pay you 7 grand. I can use all the banter in the world, but it's just not happening.
Yeah.
What I need to do is I need to find 10 of you, because there will be one of you, or maybe 10's too small a number. Maybe it's 20, maybe it's 30. That's why I would say that the effort's done. The effort's done at the beginning. You put your effort in at the beginning.
Yeah.
The back end looks easy. But if I've got 10 of you, or 20 or 30 of you lined up, there will be one of you who's just had a credit card bill drop this morning, or who's just the missus needs to leave them, or whatever those circumstances are that are going to put him in a tougher financial position than you.
Yeah.
Or you're just about to go on your next adventure, so you think, fuck it, I could do with a bit of cash.
And that's the trigger point.
And that's the only way you can do it.
Yeah, got you. Yeah, because I remember seeing that video, and I actually took inspiration off that for TV shows, because I found myself constantly focusing on one channel. That channel's Channel 4 in the UK with Mongolia. And we were unsuccessful. We didn't get that on any TV platform, but I went again with Madagascar, and we were unsuccessful with that. We didn't get any TV platform. And I remember it, I don't regret it, but I do remember looking and constantly pushing and fighting for a TV channel, in the UK, predominantly Channel 4, because I had some competition that was on Channel 4, and I thought my expeditions stood out more. I thought my personality was better, and I thought the stories and the engagements that I had with the locals would interest the audience more than sort of his stories and his engagements, because he's a man of very few words. And so I was like, what is this? What is the deal? And so that really frustrated me. And it was up until the Yangtze, where then I was really focused in on just a number of different UK channels. But it was only now, the Great Wall, where I thought, fuck it, any channel is good, international, UK, it doesn't matter. And it was only when I thought, fuck it doesn't matter, that Channel 4 are really interested in taking this show. And I'm like, wow, isn't it weird how I was so strung up on, like, emotionally attached to one specific channel, where there's hundreds of thousands of channels all over the world, bigger channels as well that get bigger views. But UK is my home country. Channel 4 is the one that I really wanted to look into. And it's only when I just let go of all of that and open myself to all the rest of the channels that they come floating in, and potentially close to taken it, fingers crossed, touch wood. And I was just like, wow. And I remember seeing that that clip that it was probably only a few months ago, right? And I just, it was the same with me. Don't take things personally for like rejections from different sponsors. Don't get so caught up on working with a specific brand or a specific TV channel, because there's so many opportunities out there. But I wasn't opening up those opportunities because I was so fixated, focused on one, that I was missing all the noise around me.
I mean, that's such a good analogy. I think that the step further I'd go on that as well for anyone who's got their own, let's say, Ash style adventure or Ash style thing that they want to do, is in today's world now, if you can't, so don't concentrate on one TV channel, concentrate on 10, 20, 50, 100.
Yeah.
And if none of those want you, well, all the platforms are out there for you to do it yourself.
Yeah.
And there's
true.
And there's more than one way to skin a cat. And if no one else will hire you, then go and find the sponsors or find the budget or do it some other way, and go and create your adventure, create your personality on YouTube, on Instagram, on however you're going to do it. Because ultimately you can either A, build a big enough audience to monetize yourself there anyway, or B, let your product do the talking, and don't be, they say, emotionally attached and arsy about it. Oh, Channel 4 don't want me. Go out there and show Channel 4 what they're missing.
Exactly.
Create it on YouTube, build the market, and then when Channel 4 come back, they can come back with a tail between their legs and pay you more money.
Right. Yeah. Exactly that.